Welcome to my channel, Helky Rain, for another video. Today I'm doing a pick a card and the question is, what do you need to focus on and what's coming up for you? If you're interested in this, time to pick a card now, and thanks again for watching. If you like this pick a card, please leave a comment, and yeah, hopefully see you next time. Bye. Now it's time to pick your card for the question, what you need to focus on and what's coming up for you. This is group 1, group 2, group 3 and group 4. Okay, group 1, let's start with you. Okay, so you chose group 1. The question today is, what do you need to focus on and what's coming up for you? So let's have a look at the tarot. Okay, there's something going on in your life right now, which I feel like you're very aware of this now. Anyway, I'm just waiting for a more clearer message to come through for you. So I can tell that you are a very sensitive person, emotionally sensitive person. Maybe you're an empath. I feel like you're going through something right now harsh, okay? And there's something harsh that you're dealing with, something that will end up being a big lesson for you, something you're going to really learn from. So we're asking what you need to focus on. And I feel like right here we have that beaming sun, so it's sort of like that light at the end of the tunnel. And I'm not going to dismiss the fact that there's definitely some heavy energies around you or situation around you right now. You need to focus, I think, on communication and positivity, so your success. The sun is about your success, your joy, material happiness as well. So I feel like this is where you need to focus. You need to focus on your success, because I think there's something around you right now that is weighing you down, and it's making you feel trapped. Like, here we have the 8 of Swords, and maybe you're going to resonate with the imagery in this. How she's blindfolded and tied up. Is this maybe how you're feeling emotionally right now? I definitely sense this disharmony definitely coming from the reverse Temperance card as well. And I feel like the situation that you're in has no compromise. This makes me feel like that. Here I feel like it's out of your hands, that you're more feeling hurt by the circumstances going on right now. And it feels like it's out of your hands and there's no compromise. Things are almost stagnant. And outbalance, like imbalance. They're not in balance with each other. So the energy is just so stuck around you, and I really sense that it's coming from the people or somebody in your life rather than from your own. I definitely feel like it's an outside influence. Something is affecting you that's either not to do with you, to do with someone else's life, but it affects you because that person's in your life, or you've been affected and hurt by somebody, and it's caused disharmony in your being, in your surroundings, and you're definitely a very emotional person, probably a sensitive, even maybe an empath. Honour and respect your deep sensitivity, as it is a gift to all of us, to us all. And here you also have this miracle and blessing. Everything has a gift. Makes me feel like whatever you're going through right now is strengthening your connection with your sensitivities, and this is a gift for you. So maybe it's your empathic gifts that are telling you something. So if you're feeling this disharmony, what is your gut feeling telling you lately? How have you been feeling? Okay, we have this Hex Banishment card. And yep, this is quite a scary looking card, if we're honest. If you think of a hex, no one wants to feel like they've been hexed, but this is a warning card, and it's to be wary of unwanted energies that are being directed your way. Okay, it's all coming together now, that it is what I sensed at the beginning, which is just, there's definitely someone else or other people, maybe more than one, but I feel as if it's another person who's the energy is colliding with yours, and there's disharmony there. I feel like you're not communicating clearly enough, that it's left you feeling separate, almost like there's no compromise and there's no working it out, and it feels very stagnant right now. Things are not moving. But this hex card is a warning for you, and it's a warning that the energies are being directed your way. It's definitely coming from somewhere else, so just do focus on this Sun card. Is really where I think you need to focus on your success, on your path, because that's there waiting for you. You have this sunny energy about you, and there's success is waiting for you. But right now you are being held up by this situation. It's a very heavy situation because it's just so many cards, like all pointing. So basically, I feel like unless you're going to address this situation and make a change in your life, away from the disharmony and away from the stagnant situation that's not feeding your soul nor the other person, and I just sense that you're unable to communicate well, especially here, because you're feeling so blind. You're just feeling blind, frustrated, and maybe forced into a belief or a situation that is not serving you, and you're feeling that very heavy right now. And here is again just backing up the Eight of Swords with the disharmony and the imbalance, the stagnation of the reversed Temperance there. I really feel like you're a very sensitive person, and that this is a gift for you. So really the only way out is into the pain, and that could be just, well, here we have the air element, the communicating card, because I feel like these are explaining the situation, and then these cards is where you're at now, and these cards are where you need to be focused. But communicating is really important. Here you have the air element, and here is obviously it's time to put into the words what you want. That this is also about, like, air is very quick, very fast moving, and I feel like maybe that's that's explaining more like how to deal with this situation is to just be quick, be clear to the point, and move on and go towards go towards your own success. Like, put all that energy into focusing on yourself, and that's not just maybe within work, though I do feel like you have a lot of opportunities there when it comes to work and career, and that fulfilling you and making you feel good. But really, I do feel like you do need to communicate clearly how you feel, accept that the situation is how it is, be honest, be quick in your actions. You are moving towards a place where you will be able to communicate a lot more clearly, but you need to move on quite quickly from this situation. And whether that's physically or energetic wise or mentally, you need to basically commit to stepping away from this problem, this energy, this situation that's come up, and commit with that forceful air energy, very clear, no beating around the bush, just direct, straight to the point, with the air element communication card there. And then this miracles and blessing is like just looking out, because basically it's all here already for you to step in to this sun energy. Like, everything is set up already for you, so it's just all about you embracing that and looking out for those miracles, and look again, because it's all here already for you to take and to embrace and to have gratitude for and be grateful for. Okay, so basically I think that's everything I have for you, group 1. I can see and I can really feel that you're going through something right now, and I just wish you all the best with the situation. Really, the biggest message that I have for you from this is just to communicate clearly how you feel, even if it's not exactly what the other person wants to hear, or maybe even not what you want to say. Yeah, but it's really important that you do, so that you can embrace this sun energy, which is really where you're at right now. This is where your soul wants to be. They want to be focused on you, focused on your goals, your dreams, because, you know, you came here with a plan, a divine plan, and you're ready to get on with that. And whatever this situation is, it's a distraction, but it's been an important lesson, and you've learned a lot from this. So really just take some time to sit down and think about everything you've learned from this situation. Think of a way that you'll be able to communicate in the most loving way for both yourself and the others in the situation. But really do step towards your joy, and step towards just focusing more on yourself. Maybe you have been so distracted from that, and I feel like that's the key message here. You are very naturally intuitive and empathic, so you're feeling everything for a reason, but don't feel like because you can feel everything that it naturally becomes your responsibility, because it doesn't. And you know, you just need to move this stagnant energy that's in your life and get flowing again. And I really believe in you. I think this sun energy is just, it's so bright around you. This light that you're holding, it's just being dimmed right now because you're going through a situation, and it's emotionally tiring, and I can really feel that. But just keep the faith, and it's really not going to last forever. It's just going to take that bit of courage, that action. You know, air is action, forward moving. So yeah, just really embrace that, and make the sun card maybe your card for this next month. Like, really have a look at everything about the sun card, and really try to embrace those qualities this month. Okay, I really hope that helped, group 1, and I wish you the best with everything. Thank you again. Bye. Okay, group 2. Cards have we got for your question? What you need to focus on and what's coming up for you. Okay. Hello. Got my little soul friend Sage with me today. Okay, so I had 2 cards jump from the love that. Oh, no. Okay, so first of all, we have the Six of Cups reversed. Then we have the Six of Wands reversed. Okay, 2 sixes. And then we have the Hierophant, the Mercury card, and the Staff and Stability. Sorry, my kitty is really distracting me right now. What do you want? Are you distracting the reading? He's my new adopted cat, aren't you, baby? And I just want to give him as much love as possible. So, okay, we have the 2 reverse here with the reverse cups, 6 of Cups, and the reverse 6 of Wands. I feel like you are resisting change in your life, and that's like the biggest message I'm getting from here. And maybe you're living in the past a little bit there, and here again with the reverse 6 of Wands. I feel like you're not being necessarily too considerate of everyone around you, and maybe you need to bring back the focus to your families or these close people to you in your life. The closest ones to you, the home, the family, that you need to bring some focus there. I think maybe you could be overstretching yourself, overestimating yourself, being possibly too focused on your own goals, and not considering the people around you, the people closest to you. It's definitely okay. It's strange because I feel that there is also this thinking in the past, this living in the past and resisting a change. So I feel like you're just a bit stuck right now, and you're not really sure like how you want to build. You're trying to build yourself up, but you're really just not sure how to build yourself up. Another card that really stood out to me that has a similar energy with these two is here with the Stability card. I was really feeling the same kind of energy, that you need to ground yourself, that you've slightly gone off path a little bit, and you might feel that. You might feel in the core of your being that maybe something just doesn't feel quite right. Do you feel like maybe you're just not quite on the right path? I definitely feel that you have weighed off your path, your reason for being here, why you came here, and it's just tuning back into why that is. I feel like you have a lot of knowledge to share with the world, and that whether this could be that you are into something academic possibly, or it could be that you are getting into spiritualism and working out your abilities within the spiritual realms, because I feel like there's definitely some type of spiritual awakening happening within you. You have the vegan vegetarian card, which makes me feel like maybe you are starting to focus on yourself, your well-being, your health. Are you beginning to, have you had a lifestyle change? Have you changed to being vegan maybe, or vegetarian of some kind? Maybe you are looking more into these alternative lifestyles to be more happy, more healthy on a spiritual soul level, and going down the route of that. And maybe you're not, maybe you haven't thought about that, and this is somewhere that you will be heading. Maybe that seems crazy to you now, but that's definitely a path that you will be looking at in the future, or have already. I feel like it's something you're contemplating, maybe something you have committed to already, but something definitely that has crossed your radar, and it's all coming down to this caring for yourself. I feel like you have been able to focus a little bit more on yourself and better in yourself, but it's just possibly going in the wrong direction. Maybe you need to go more within, continue down this path of healing yourself first. And okay, I haven't looked at these yet. We have actions speak loudly, express your love through your actions. Okay. Physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or giving a hug to someone who needs it. Okay. Okay, so I feel like there's somebody close to you right now, family, at home, something like that, who's feeling maybe a little bit abandoned and a little bit forgotten by you right now. I think that you're very focused on a goal, and I just feel like possibly going the wrong way around it. That's the message that I'm getting for you. Just a little bit more thought and a little bit more time committed to the people in your life, the ones that have always been there, that are there now maybe. There's just somebody close to you that is feeling a bit left behind, a little bit forgotten, and it's important for you to just express that. You know, your actions speak loudly. Express love through your actions. So maybe you're like, yeah, of course I love you, you know, I'm just busy at the moment, but that's just, it's not resonating with them, they're not feeling it. So just really clarifying to the people in your life that you do love, like obviously only the people that you really do love and care about. I'm not saying you need to be leading anybody on. I don't sense that. I sense this is just a situation you are in, this their family. It's, you know, they just feeling, they're just not feeling the love so much from you. So just to be aware of that, because it's also, that's coming up here in these cards, but this is also with the reverse Six of Wands. I always get this card for people when they are possibly just being, maybe, it's not, I don't like to say selfish, because I think it's really important that we all are selfish to some degree, because if we're not pleasing ourselves, then it's impossible for us to please others. But I think possibly you're able to focus on your goals, go towards your goals and your self-love, but there's just some people around you that are really craving and needing that that time from you, that care, that love, to feel that you care still. Okay, so I want to talk about the Hierophant card. So this is a very wise card. You know, the Hierophant is the teacher, the spiritual leader, mentor, gentle, inspirational. I'm really getting the message through that this is to do with maybe self-care and love, which is brilliant, and I really award you for doing that. That's brilliant. So keep that up. I do feel like you have realised that for you to gain happiness, you need to embrace yourself, and that self-care and that self-love, and that's, you're maybe starting to look down spiritual routes, alternative lifestyle routes. You are able to hold a lot of wisdom within you, and maybe when you're able to quiet yourself enough, you'll be able to maybe even receive or download information from spirit, and this is really going to help you in your life. I feel a very wise, I feel like you're an old soul, and I feel a very old soul, wise energy around this reading, and I feel like you're only just at the beginning of your awakening. So with the Stability card, you need to get grounded because you've gone off your path. So I really do see you have this strong Hierophant energy that is really the key and aim of where you need to be focused and where you need to be heading towards right now. We have the Mercury Mind card here, and this is saying it's time to speak your mind, to get your point across, really. And it's all about your words and what you speak, what you say. I feel more like the Mercury card is telling you that you really do have the mind, like I was saying earlier, the mind to be this Hierophant type that can share wisdom. And maybe it's really time to use your mind and your Mercury energy. Have a look at what your Mercury placement is and really try and harness the energy that you can have using your mind, using your Mercury. How can you express to others? How can you help others using your mind, using your knowledge, using what you've learned, and maybe just because also the Hierophant is a lot about patience. It's weird because this card is about patience and this card is about like there's no time to stop or stay still, go, move forward. If you think about like Mercury, the planet, it's like one of the fastest moving planets, right? So it's really fast moving. I feel like maybe you have a mind that is just racing all the time. It's you have such a fast, high driven mind that moves like much quicker than the average mind, and this is possibly what is giving you some hang-ups. So with this, I was wondering where this Six of Cups was coming, but it's coming through a lot clearer now that where you do have this Mercury mind, you do tend to find yourself, because you're always trying to figure stuff out like a detective or something, that you do find yourself with this reverse Six of Cups, and that is gonna make you think and have hang-ups about the past, living in the past and resisting the change. That's what that kind of energy is, and I think it could be that you just have this overactive mind. So when situations come up, your mind can maybe possibly, it's just so quick moving that other people around you can't keep up. And now that's making a lot more sense why we have here the people around you feeling just a bit hurt by you now. They're feeling hurt with this reverse Six of Wands, and they're probably feeling hurt because they can't keep up, you know. So then I feel like that's really where you are now. Maybe you're on this awakening and you just can't stop, but you just want to learn, you just want to move forward, you're excited, you feel like there's so much to learn, there's so much growth for you, and this is really great. But maybe it is just making other people feel a little bit left behind that are around you, and just to include them more and remind them how much you love them and how your actions speak louder than words. So doing things to prove that, you know, it's not just your words. You really need to sort of prove that more with your actions. Here with the Hierophant, I feel like this is the core message of where you need to be moving forward. So you really are here on a big journey. So if that's what you've been intuitively feeling, you're definitely right about that. You've got this Hierophant energy, very strong, very powerful, very stable. And it is backed up here with the Stability card, but the Stability card is telling you that you are not grounded right now, but that is where you need to be. If you think of the Hierophant, they're very grounded, they're very wise, they're intelligent, they're teachers, you know, spiritual and psychic. So you really, that's sort of where you're heading with this, but it's going to cause for some patience where you're really not at. I really would look into your Mercury. Maybe you have, I don't know, like a Mercury in Aries, or no, more like a Mercury in Gemini or something. I just feel it doesn't matter, but your Mercury is basically ruling you. So your mind and what you're saying and speaking, it really is ruling you right now, and it's brilliant, but you just need to slow it down a bit, just get a bit more grounded, and hone in the patience with yourself. You know, be patient on this journey because it's a long haul, it's a long journey. I just want to mention again this vegan vegetarian card. It says fresh organic fruits and vegetables give you a boost of high life force energy, which elevates your spiritual frequency. Okay, so I think that just goes quite nicely with that to remember that it's a whole lifestyle change. So if you are going through an awakening right now, there's a lot to take in, and just to really breathe that in and be patient and soak up every last bit of knowledge like the Hierophant should, because you're going to go on to teach, you're going to go on to help others. And I really feel that energy from you. I feel really positive energy coming from you, that you have really good intentions, and that you just a little ungrounded right now, a little woo in the air, and a little off path. I'm not sure if you feel that, but just sense you're a little bit off path. You just want to hone it back, bring it back onto your true life purpose, which is here, this Hierophant card. So really maybe look into the energy of the Hierophant, the meaning of the Hierophant, and really maybe make that card your card of the month, of the next few weeks, and really try and hone in that energy into your life and bring those qualities into yourself, into your life of the Hierophant. I feel like that's the biggest message for you today, group 2, and I really hope that helps. And just to be aware that your Mercury is maybe running the game a bit now. So do look into your Mercury. Definitely look into your health. I have no real alerts with your health. I feel like the vegan vegetarian thing is much more, it's definitely a direction you are going to go at some point in your life, and you do need to go for your spiritual health, and it will really help you get to this Hierophant level, because if you know, then you're going to have a pure vessel, more of a pure vessel to work through when you're able to clear up any other energies and from eating meat can bring into your being. But like I said, I definitely think your card for the next few weeks should be the Hierophant card, and to just really focus on bringing that into your life. I hope that helped you today, group 2, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks again for watching. Please leave a comment if you enjoyed this. See you next time. Okay, we have group 3 now. Lovers reversed, Judgment, 2 of Wands, the first house, Body, slow down, cancel, clear, delete, and the Cauldron, containment. Okay, so our question today is what you need to focus on and what's coming up for you. Okay, so you definitely right now, so maybe you're having a bit of an obsessive energy around something. Could you maybe think in your life, maybe what are you possibly obsessing over? Could be a person, could be something about yourself, someone else. You're obsessing over something and worrying over something and procrastinating right now. I feel like something that you feel is out of your control and worrying you a lot. Lovers makes me think it could be a partner, could be an ex-partner, but it's not serving you. I feel like either you or somebody is being insensitive to this situation, and that's what's causing this obsession. This may be can't believe what I'm seeing sort of thing. I think maybe you're really hung up on something, possibly an ex-lover, yeah, but this is it's obsessing over a situation, and it's not really bringing anything to the table. It's not helping you. It's just helping you procrastinate and not get anywhere, not get very far. But that's where I feel like maybe you're at, maybe that's where you're coming from, and what you need to do with this situation is quite clear here. We have the clear cancel delete card. It says, oops, alright, keep living. Use only positive words and thoughts as they're rapidly manifesting into forms. Ask the angel to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. Okay, so I think I was right about this Lovers card. I feel like you have been possibly focusing on a negative situation in the past. It's almost to the point that you're being irresponsible, the amount you're obsessing over this situation, and you really just need to delete it from your mind, cancel it from your life, and start to really bring in the positive thoughts and the positive actions. Because whilst you're obsessing over this negative situation, thinking why God, why, and trying to figure it out, and thinking about it more, you're bringing that energy, you're bringing your own energy down, your frequency right down, where you're unable to manifest the things that are literally just waiting around the corner for you. Because you have this Two of Wands card, which is like boldness, fulfillment, and that success as well. If you look at him, you know, he's looking out proud into the distance, looking at his globe like he has a lot to look forward to. And I think that's what the thing is with you right now, is you're so focused on this past event or this situation that's negative that you're unable to see, like, you've got the world at your hands. You know, you're an amazing person who has so much to offer, so much to give. I feel like you're a very fair person as well. Like, you really, maybe you have a lot of air energy in your chart, Libra, but I just feel this real balance, this fair energy coming from the core of your being. Here we have the Judgment card, which is saying, like, when you will be rewarded for your efforts, seeking a new challenge as well. So again, I feel like that's just backing up the fact that you really do need to work on these negative thoughts you've been having from your past situation, from whatever this reverse lovers, this obsessive thinking over something negative. It really does need to be forgotten, and it needs to be put in the past, and you need to start bringing yourself back up to the vibration that you need to be at to manifest everything that you want, and such as the things you can look forward to here with the Two of Wands that will bring you, like, the success that you're looking for, the adventure. This is basically like the beginning of a new chapter, the beginning of your new set goals, like the beginning of the next part of your life. It's literally waiting for you right now, and it's positive, it's successful. You know, you have the Wands there. Here we have the first house body as well. So I definitely think this is telling you, yes, focus on yourself. You'll soon be feeling your own strength. Also, to try not to be controlling. I think possibly the obsessive thinking is also because it's hard to let go of that control, that I feel like there's been a disappointment of some kind, and it's happened, you feeling very out of control, but this situation and this person's not meant for your control. You're here to seek in the new challenges now, you know, and to really just move on from that past situation, I think is very clear. Because also here with the first house is new beginnings, new starts. So we have two new beginning cards here. Really feel like also business venture. And this is all about, like, the you that you show to the world. So I really feel like you really need to put yourself out there, because you have so much waiting for you. You have this new start. These are both new start cards. I just feel like you have a big new start coming, and that the main energy you want to bring forward into this new start will be this Judgment card. Maybe you're feeling from the past, maybe there's something has happened, maybe it's quite unbelievable. It's like you can't believe something that's happened. That's why you're obsessively thinking with this reverse lovers card, because this you need to just forget and delete. But maybe you're still hurt by this, still trying to figure this out, but it's just not serving you. Here we have the Judgment energy, which is where you really need to be coming through with that renewal energy. Like the Judgment brings in the renewed energy. It's about self-evaluation more than anything. So maybe you've been overly evaluating a situation or another person, but really you need to be doing a self-evaluation, because this past situation, it's not serving you, and that you really need to be self-focused right now, group 3. Just really bring that focus in on yourself, because you have this new beginning coming in. And it's okay, we also have this slow down card, It says when you are excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. Slowing down means that you do need to do this self-focus, and you need to slow down any focus on relationships and looking for that connection, that relationship. Just slow that down, because the right person is coming, but they're just not here yet. They're not close enough yet, and you just need to slow down on that. Not be pushing things, definitely not be bringing back this old situation. So just put on hold a little bit, or slow down the desire for this moving on, because it's not the way. You really just need to focus on yourself and bring this judgment energy into your being. So you're really self-evaluating, you're really transforming, and you're really renewing the self. Like, that's where your focus needs to be for the next few weeks. We asked where you need to be focused, what's coming up for you, and it's definitely, you have this new beginning. I feel like it's within your own success, within maybe a business venture of some kind, but you definitely have a new beginning, and it's not necessarily where your focus has been. So within this department of a relationship possibly, and where you've been focusing, it feels like very negatively focusing, and that is not where you need to be focused. And just, I think this slow down is just slow down on that situation, because it's not serving you. This situation is going to serve you. So then the last card that we have here is the Containment Quadrant card. Even though you might be bubbling up, your quadrant is bubbling up with everything you want to share with people, share with the world, but it's just not the time right now. That really you just need to hone in on your self-work, bringing back the confidence that you have, and knowing this new beginning is coming, this new venture, and this to focus on yourself and your body. Put the action in, really. This is all it's saying, is don't fly off the handle telling everyone and their mother your plans, what you're doing. Maybe even with this situation, you don't need to necessarily make it a big thing, you know. Maybe just make the conscious decision to not think about it anymore. Yeah, just know every time you feel yourself thinking those negative thoughts about this situation, bring your thoughts back to yourself, back to this new venture, back to rebuilding yourself, meditation. And the most important message with the quadrant, I think, is just literally just keep a lid on things for the moment. Really do this self-work, and then it's really going to unfold for you. Maybe do a different pick a card in a few months time, when you feel like you've done more self-work and you feel like you're ready to have more guidance, more advice. But right now, the biggest message your guides have for you is just to really don't worry about having to explain anything to anyone, telling people where you're at, what you're doing. This reading, just don't need to tell anyone anything. You just need to really bring the focus back on yourself. And like I say, make this Judgment card your card of the month. I also feel like bringing the Two of Wands to that too, and make these two cards your cards for the next few weeks, just to really harness the energies of these cards into your life. So really read into them, meditate on them, and I really think you're going to see the new beginning start to unfold for you, group 3. It's really exciting times, so a lot to look forward to for the future. Got a new beginning there for you, so I hope that really helped you and that you have a great day. If you like this reading, please do leave a comment. I hope to see you on my next pick a card, so have a great day. Thank you. What do we have for you, group 4? So our question today is what you need to focus on and what's coming up for you. We have the Hanged Man reversed, the Chariot, oh, the Ten of Swords, the Void of Course Moon, missing, be in the present and dream of the future, Archangel Michael, tarot cards, guidance, ritual, I feel like you've been going through some stuff, okay? Definitely gone through some troubling times. I here with the 10 of Cups. I feel like you're definitely onto a new start. But you've possibly been in this sort of hangman energy, like an actual hangman energy. I feel like you've gone through quite a hard situation that's really tested you. And this could be I think it's like in the past, the recent-ish past, but it's definitely, enough time has passed that it's time for you to really move forward. Group 4, you really do need to move forward. There is so many messages here, just with the tarot cards, about how you need to move forward from this situation. So we have the Chariot card, which is victory and action and movement. It's fast action, in fact. Having success through your willpower. So just like really having a drive, you know, if you think of the Chariot, it's like a horse car. It's charging at full pace. That's where you really need to be at right now. You really need to be putting the action out and really full pace, go, go, go. You've been in this healing stage for a while. Sorry, just the cat. So here we have the reverse hangman. I feel like this reverse hangman is a missed opportunity, okay? You're having a fear of change and a fear of moving forward. Maybe there was this troubling situation that's happened with the 10 of Swords. It was a situation that it wasn't a choice, you know, it was a forced thing for you. You was forced into this situation that you don't feel happy about, that you're not comfortable, you don't like, and this has left you feeling like scared, like you're scared of change, and you've missed an opportunity here. The action has been made for you. So I feel like the Chariot is telling you, you need to just drive forward, you need to push forward for yourself, because you know what, this situation's happen. Possibly you fucked up, or someone fucked up, yeah, and people have been hurt, but it got to the point where maybe you wanted to work things out, and that wasn't possible. You wasn't able to do that, and that's not your fault. That's just the everything is meant to be how it's meant to be. It's meant to happen. That's a lesson that you needed to learn. It was a forced decision. It didn't make you feel great. It made you fear change. You feel like you missed an opportunity here, and then the hangman is making you feel that. The 10 of Swords, it is showing you that, yeah, it's the end of these troubles, but there's a fresh start waiting. And the wisdom is gained through this situation. So like I was saying before, like I feel like you're learning from it, but it's left you exhausted. It's left you sad. Like, look at this guy, you know, he's not having the time of his life, is he? And I feel like that's how you've been feeling, you know, you've really been feeling that. You just done. I feel like you feel like you've missed a really good opportunity, and maybe that you have, you know, that by missing this great opportunity, it's only made you learn a lot, you know. Just take it as a big lesson, and know that you're not going to make those same mistakes again. So really think about what that is. What did you do wrong? How could you have done things differently in the past to change things, but not in a sense of being able to change them now, but learning from that. Okay, in the future, I might have fucked up this situation now, but in the future, I know I never do this again. That's what you need to gain from this. That's what you need to learn. Stop feeling defeated and so focused on this lost opportunity and possibly trying to make that still work. You just really need to realize, okay, what is the lesson here? What can I take from this? Okay, it's a missed opportunity, but you're fearing change, you're fearing the movement, you're fearing going forward, and that's not helping you. That's why you need to focus on this Chariot energy. And that's really going to bring you success. When you start moving forward, when you start bringing the action into your life, and you're really going to see a change happen and an energy shift within you. And the success will come through the willpower. So you really need to harness in the willpower. And you just really need to drop off this fear of change, this missed opportunity energy that the reverse hangman is giving. So not blaming others, or not blaming yourself, but just seeing it for what it really is and learning from that, and just making sure that this doesn't happen again, that you don't have another missed opportunity because of a very similar situation. Something tells me that you've actually experienced a similar situation to this in the past. So this is the second or third time maybe you're learning this lesson and you're having this same disappointment. And is it from the same results? Have you behaved the same way? Learn from that, change that, so that you don't have to keep having this disappointing result. Because the Chariot is just saying, push forward, drive forward, take this knowledge and go for it, because you really do have support around you. You have an Archangel Michael who's working very closely with this powerful Archangel who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. And Archangel Michael is just super healing and supportive, and he's here supporting you through this situation. You've got that strong archangel energy behind you, bringing you, it seems like you're being brought, maybe that's why you're watching a pick a card, but you are being pulled towards tarot cards guidance, which you're here having. But this makes me feel like maybe possibly going in for a personal reading. I give free personal readings, so maybe contact me via my Tumblr, and or maybe find another tarot reader that you really resonate with and book a reading in with them. I feel like from a personal reading you're going to get a lot more insight than you are getting from this pick a card. This is my crazy cat running around. You alright, Sage? Sorry. What are you doing, crazy boy? So then I have this ritual invocation card, which again makes me feel like you really just need to meet up with possibly other like-minded spiritual people. With these tarot cards, do you have spiritual friends? Maybe that's something you need to look into making more of, and doing some practices together. Maybe you want to do some chanting, some meditations, but just really start looking into this side of things, more spiritual side of things, because this is really going to help heal you and move on from this painful, troubled time. It's really going to help you get that inner strength that you need for yourself. Let's have a little look at this Void of Course of Moon missing. Interesting card, huh? It's sort of an energy of wasted efforts, wasted time, wasted energy, making wrong choices, missing opportunities. Again, coming up, we have a missed opportunities with the Hangman reversed, and the missed opportunities again here with the Void of Course Moon. I really feel like that is weighing on you quite a lot right now. I feel like there's a chance that you fucked up something, or someone, I very strongly feel like you have maybe misread something, done something, made a mistake. We all make mistakes, but you're really feeling this. You're feeling like you wasted your time, or wasted someone else's time, possibly. There's a lot of silence right now. I feel like you're very in your head. This card makes me feel like you're just very much in your head, feeling this way about things. And I think that's how it is. Like, you are feeling this sadness, exhaustion again with the Ten of Swords, and we can't deny that's how you're feeling. And it seems like, because the question is what you need to focus on and what's coming up, just makes me feel like this is happening right now and it is what you need to focus on, but you need to just focus on it differently. So instead of seeing it as, oh, this has happened, or this missed opportunity, this wasted time, I made the wrong choice, like, I can't take back what I've done. There's a silence going on right now, and whether that's with you and other people, but you're very much in your head, and that's not helping you. So I do think reaching out for some guidance with the tarot cards and reaching out with some spiritual friends of some kind, even if it's just online, just getting that support, getting that guidance, because the silence is not necessarily helping. I feel like staying stagnant and in the situation is not really the way to go with this. The main message I'm getting for the moving forward, I feel like there's a lot clarifying where you're at. But Archangel Michael again is here just guiding you, just pushing you forward to say, look, you don't need to be too stuck here. You know, you need to move forward. You have the support, you have the love, you have the guidance, you have the light with you. I definitely think that there's no ill intentions here, and be in the present moment and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So I guess just putting this situation behind you, you need to move on and charge forward with this Chariot energy. Just driving forward on your new path in life and knowing that you can manifest anything you want. Just be in the present and dream of the future. So really positively thinking, because I think obviously there's been a lot of negative thinking about this situation, but it's time to just turn that around and start redreaming your dreams and start bringing that back into your mindset, into your reality and your focus, you know, focusing less on what's happened, the bad, and focusing more on what you want to happen and what is good right now. Definitely feel like possibly a personal tarot reading really help you out a lot. Just get further guidance on your situation, so you can actually ask a question about your situation and get more of a deeper answer than this pick a card. And also really feel it's important to reach out to some spiritual people, maybe spiritual friends that you might already have, or looking online to make some kind of connection there. But I definitely feel like that's just going to really bring you into this next stage that you're embarking on, this new stage, which is moving on from this situation and having learned a lot from it. You just really need to start manifesting what you really want now here with the Chariot, and doing it quickly, you know. Let's do this quickly and charge forward with your Chariot. I would make the Chariot your card for the next few weeks, and really focus on that energy and bringing that energy into your life. I really hope you enjoyed this reading and that it helped you in some way. I wish you the best with everything group 4, and thanks again for watching. Have a great day. If you enjoyed this reading, please leave a comment. Take care. Bye.